I I didn't have it right. I started out saying I'm never sure whether I got this thing set right to record or not, and I didn't have. But Jamie and Paul came over this morning, and they finally got Jamey's Yuneec Mantis Q, the app and everything performing where he can use the camera, and that's his drone sitting right there on the pad. And I don't know. I'll probably be behind. There it is, fixing to take off. I'll probably be behind in my narration because I really don't remember what was going on. I was just down there watching and shooting the breeze. But Jamie gets up there, and I told him or he rotated the camera down. I don't know who told him to do that, but he rotated the camera down and is looking around, and he's just going up a little bit and ease up and ease up. Jamie don't do nothing very fast because he's 112 years old. You can't move very fast if you're 112. Move faster than a crippled old grumpy old man though. And that's a nice picture of my yard, the grass in it. That's a little bit better picture than my drones so far have had. Not bad. I've seen some good pictures, good videos, and that's not a bad picture of grass growing. It'll look better when it's rendered. Now he's looking at the trees. That is some pretty. That's exactly what it looked like too. It was overcast today, cloudy, nice, no sun shining in your eyes, and Jamie's camera will go up above level. That's a nice feature. You can actually look up a little bit from down below, and I don't know what he's looking at. I'm over there watching him fly, and I'm not sure what he's doing. But I think I walk over there, or Paul does one, and sees that he's got the camera aimed up above 90 degrees. I mean, up above flat out. And he's moving around. One of us eventually tells him to move the camera down. But that's exactly what it looked like. I mean, that's a perfect picture. Now, see, that is some nice audio. Video. That is better picture quality than any of the cameras I've had on my little cheap drones. And that is 1080p, 1920 by 1080. And that's the drone eating tree right there. And he's trying to get the camera rotated down where he can see us. And he's watching he's got a big old tablet, a pretty good sized tablet. Instead of having a cell phone, he's got a tablet. And they were still having trouble seeing it. All they had done was tilted it up. I go over and tilt it up, I could see it good, and then I'd lay it back down, and they couldn't see it no more. But we're trying to talk them into flying a little bit closer over to us, and without getting in that tree. And he's not really close to that tree. Now I want him to tilt the camera down a little bit more. And this is overwhelming to him. He's just not used to doing this much at one time. His little old white drone, you just took it out there and zipped around a little bit, and he didn't have to worry about things. But he's studying the crap out of that tablet. You can see it head down and jumping back up and looking down. I had my hat camera on, but I didn't want to fool with it. And Paul's over there showing him what to do. That thing's giving him overload information. And I don't know whether I just waved or not. I done something. Might took a puff off a vape. But I didn't say no vape. I got no stories today. Didn't feel like telling stories. And there's Paul's little DJI park right there, and Jamie just went right by it. What I'm wanting him to do, I told him to go out there and then go up and up and up and up, and that camera is smoother than what he's doing, because if you could have seen him I don't know how he was doing anything at all. His hands were shaking worse than a drunk that hadn't had a drink in 2 days. And if it had been hot enough, he'd have been sweating bullets. But I think he's doing good. He's out over his head. I mean, he ain't never been that high before. Jamey's never had a darn drone that he took up that high. And I don't remember how high that is, but he's not quite above the trees. And there's that little pond. He's high enough to see that pond, and you know he ain't never been that high before. And I think I'll talk him into going up a little bit more, but I ain't sure. This video is going to be a little over 10 minutes. The camera, the drone, the whatever that does it, the computer in it on the Yuneec Mantis Q splits the videos up in 5-minute sections, and that makes it easy when you're editing. You might be able to adjust it down farther than that, but when you're editing, you ain't got but 5 minutes. You can screw up at one time. You can go back and do something with it. But he's sitting right there now, let go of everything, I'm pretty sure, and shaking like a leaf. Now he's going to move a little bit. Sometimes he'll turn it, rotate it, yaw it, whatever you want to call it, and he don't mean to. I think Paul is watching the screen while Jamey is trying to watch the drone, and they were having trouble seeing the screen, or at least they said it was, and it looked pretty good to me. I believe they brightened it up some later on, but Jamey's trying to get the pond in the center, and him and Paul's having a little trouble with that. But they keep getting it in the picture. I mean, it stays in the picture. It does a pretty good job. To me, that is a beautiful color. The skyline is flat. The clouds are not, they're straight, and they were. That's just good. That good video. Much better video than them little toys I play with. I tried to offer him $150 for it, and he wouldn't take it. He ain't got but one battery. Because a drone ain't got one battery. $150. And he's wanting to get down, and I ain't wanting him to. But I think he's just going to sit right here for a few minutes. I'm not sure. I watched this, but I wasn't paying real close attention before I started doing this. But he is a nervous wreck. And the third video, I think he cut the drone off before he hit the stop record button, and that messed the video up. That 5 minutes. Because it had 15 minutes. He had good 15 minutes flight time or more. And I told him, I said, well, just land the darn thing if you want to. And I expect that was on the end of it. But he's just sitting there right now, just relaxing, trying to relax. The boy needs a Valium, I can tell. Now he's going to come back down some. Paul let me fly his DJI Spark, and I took that thing. He took it up pretty good ways, and then I got it, and I took that thing way on up there. I hope we had the video running on at least part of that, and he'll put it up on Drone Vistas. Check out Paul's channel, Drone Vistas, and he's got some good stuff. Not just drones. He's into photography, star watching. He's a stargazer, and he's got some beautiful, beautiful scenery of time lapse on his stars, and it's just awesome what he can do with a camera. And all that right there is Jamey jumping. That camera don't jump. Jamey's fidgeting with his fingers. And the video's going to end in just a minute. That's going to be about all of it. So I'll shut up, and then I'll have my end screen tells y'all to grow a pair, and I'll give you some instructions to do if you want to. If you don't, it don't matter. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below. Tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like. Y'all have fun, play safe, and remember to always endeavor to persevere.